Chapter 2, Principles of the Management. The first question is, what is the principles of the management? The basic principles of management, it has been said that management has four basic functions. First, planning, second, organizing, third, leading, and fourth, controlling. Common sense deducts that without these principles of management, being in place an organization would have trouble achieving its aims or even coming up with aims in the first place. That is called basic principles of the management. The next question is Introduction Principles of Management. A principle refers to a fundamental truth. It establishes cause and effect relationship between two or more variables under given situation. They serve as guide to thought and action. Therefore, management principles are the statement of fundamental truth based on logic which provides guidelines for managerial decision making and action. These principles are derived on the basis of observation and analysis. Example of practical experience for managers by conducting experimental studies. That is the introduction of principles of management. The next question is definition of principles of management. The principles of management is a broad and general guideline for a managerial decision making and behavior of employees towards organization. That is called definition of principles of management. The next question is concept of principles of management. So what is the concept of principles of management? We all know that management is an art, getting things done by others. No one excels in this art like our mothers, which is why they are the best manager around. On a more serious note, it has often to be debated whether the study of management is an art or science. One of the earliest scientists of management, Henry Fayol, has a 14 principles of management. But before you learn these principles to need the first understand the basic concept of management and its principles. The next question is nature of principles of management. The first nature of principles of management is that universal application. The universal application can be applied to a kind of organization irrespective of their size and nature. That is called universal application. The second point is general guidelines. What is the general guidelines? The formulated guidelines to action which need to be adjusted and the use as per demands of the situation. That is for general guidelines. The third point is formed by practice and experimentation. So what is the practice and experimentation? Divide a thought, experimentation and observation. That is called formed by practice and experimentation. The fourth point is flexible. So what is the flexible? Principles are not rigid like science but are modified according to the business environment needs. That is called flexible. The fifth point is mainly behavioral. So what is the mainly behavioral? Science and principles aim at influencing complex human behavior. They are behavioral in nature. The sixth point is cause and effective relationship. So what is the cause and effective relationship? They intend to establish relationship between cause and effect so they can be used in similar situations. That is called cause and effective relationship. The last point is contingent. So what is the contingent? Their applicability depends upon the prevailing situation at a particular point of time. According to Terry, management principles are capsule of the selected management wisdom to be used carefully and discreetly. That is called contingent. The next question is, what is the importance of principles of management? The improves understanding from the knowledge of principles managers get indication on how to manage an organization. The principles enable managers to decide what should be done to given task and to handle the situation which may arise in management. These principles make managers more efficient. That is called Importance of principles of management.